I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Hi, I'm Luke Ryan for JoBlo.com and welcome to Top 5 Movie Mistakes. Whether it's Gone with the Wind or The Room, in every movie, somewhere along the way, someone has screwed up.
Oh, hi Mark.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's one of those franchises that kinda has no right to be so successful. But the lovable, ninjutsu-trained, pizza-loving, skateboarding, wisecracking humanoid turtles seemed to really hit a chord in the 1980s. It wasn't long before a movie was in the works featuring these characters after their incredible success in comics, toys, games, and even an animated series. And even now, over 30 years after their birth, we have yet another big live-action movie on the way out of the shadows. So to mark this occasion, I thought we'd go back over a quarter of a century to poke around for some good old-fashioned movie mistakes in the original live-action movie debut of the Heroes in a Half Shell, appropriately titled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But before we even get to the top 5, it's worth noting that when this film came out on home video in full screen format, there were a lot of mistakes. Mistakes that actually don't appear in the current widescreen version of the film readily available to the public. Mistakes such as this: an actual look at the puppeteer of Splinter the Rat sticking out of his ass, a camera lens clearly visible on screen, the top of the set. And there's plenty more, but for the sake of the version that is out there right now, we're going to stick to the widescreen edition, but that is just a taste of things to come. Here we go. Number 5. Being Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our 4 heroes are always equipped with the proper weaponry. Yet in this scene, when the Turtles are leaving April O'Neil's apartment, it seems at least some of their weaponry might not be so proper after all. Yeah, take a look again. I have to say that particular sword looks a little soft and rubbery to me. And speaking of soft and rubbery, number 4. In the scene where Raphael is thrown crashing through April's skylight, his body hits the floor like a sack of potatoes. Now, clearly, they used a stunt dummy for this shot. And why not? It's a suit after all. No sense in taking any unnecessary risks with stunt performers, right? But, yeah, in the next shot, it's still a dummy. And as Raphael's faithful friends are checking on him, you can clearly see it's pretty much one step removed from a life-size Stretch Armstrong. I mean, look, his shell is as soft as a pillow. Number 3, during one of the climactic fight scenes near the end, Raphael, in a much more hardened and lifelike form, is bashing one of the foot soldiers on the head and then throws him into the stairs. Yeah, awesome. Did you see the way his head bounced off that steel? Wait, let's take a look at that again. Wow, that was a lot of connection there. Yeah, head on steel. I mean, listen to the sound effect. Oh, so realistic. I know I can't really complain about realism in a film like this, but come on, retakes people, retakes. Number 2, now one thing that really sets these original Turtles movies apart from the recent Michael Bay productions are that the Turtles are all real, no CGI. So of course we have actors inside the suits, and the voice work was done later. Fair enough, that's a pretty good way to do it, right? Well, in this scene, Donatello finds something pretty amusing, but trust me, you are not about to be amused yourself. He tilts his head back and laughs, and we can see inside his mouth that... What is that? Look at that. What is that? Okay, we all know what it is. We're seeing the actor inside the suit, right? No big deal. No, I'm sorry. That is one of the creepiest things I have ever seen. Videodrome has got nothing on this. I'd rather let the flesh live long than see this again. I don't think I'll ever be able to erase this from my memory. It's like a mouth within a mouth. It's like an alien hybrid. It's the stuff of nightmares. Ugh. Number 1. Now this is mental. I just can't believe that this even exists. It's the holy grail of movie mistakes. I feel like this is the movie mistake that this series has been waiting for, that this series has been created for. I just can't even put into words how baffling this is. Right, so we have this scene where the Turtles are discussing, well, you know what, it doesn't even matter. They're talking, that's all you need to know. And if you look to the left, there's a crew member crouching down, clearly in shot. What? Did he even think he was successfully ducking out of view? Did he not hear action? Was he asleep? How did no one notice this? I mean, millions of dollars in play, hundreds of eyes on the set, the dailies, the final edit. How did this happen? It can't be topped, can it? Stay tuned to find out, I guess, but wow, I really doubt it. That's incredible.
Cowabunga. I made a funny.